My name is Nicholas and I'm the volunteer lead at the Rugby League World Cup 2021. So England were announced as the host for the Rugby League World Cup 2021. This event is happening next year, October to November. We're making a real shockwave to previous Rugby League World Cups. This is the first time that both the men's, women's and wheelchair Rugby League World Cup will all be taking part in the event together. The impact that sports can have on people's lives. I know it's very cliche, but you can never underestimate the power of sport, what it does for people physically, what it does for people's mental state as well. The opportunity for you to meet new friends, meet new people. Sport brings so many cultures, creeds, backgrounds together. I just love seeing people better themselves through the power of sport. When I graduated from uni, I graduated with a degree in sport and exercise science. My first full-time role within sports was volunteer coordinator for a program called Inclusive Futures. Manchester City Council kept me on, ensuring that all our major sports events, for example, the National Squash Championships, the World Taekwondo Grand Prix, the Great Manchester Marathon, that they had a volunteer program. And then I decided to go into higher education. So then I worked for a business, or should I say a university called UCFB, who are based over at the Etihad Stadium in Manchester and over at Wembley Stadium in London. My job was the employability and enrichment officer. And then I saw an opportunity to be a volunteer lead for the Rugby League World Cup. I've always known that I have the skills, the qualities to do my job, but I'm always conscious about how people perceive me. I'm always worried about if I'm meeting certain people, I'm in a group setting, that I don't want them to think, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I've definitely improved my speaking skills, having that confidence to speak about the volunteer side of things. I've also improved my leadership skills. Obviously, as volunteer lead, the organisation looks to me as someone who's knowledgeable about the volunteer landscape and be in a position to make certain decisions. But I've always wanted to work in the sports industry, and I think experiences have led me onto certain roles. I first started coaching when I was 18, 19, and then from coaching I was interested in the organisation of coaching sessions, so more sports development, office-based. And I was volunteering for Manchester City Council and I was only 19. My line manager, he was unable to manage volunteers for the Sport Relief Mile. So he asked me, Nick, I'm not going to be able to do this event this weekend. Do you want to manage the volunteers on the day? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And it was such an eye-opener for me. It was the first major event that I worked on. I knew that I'd be working with people who are potentially treble my age, double my age, who have volunteered in sport for a long time. If you know you have a passion for something, be it in sports, film, media, medicine, harness that passion and try to make something positive out of it. When I was younger, and I'm not ashamed to say it, my dad in particular wanted me to pursue a career in economics, and I was sort of guided to achieve what he wanted for me, and it didn't work out because I failed miserably in my economics A-levels. So then I remember that summer I said to myself, okay, I enjoy football, I enjoy sports, let me try and make a career out of it. If it's coaching, if it's being a physio, if it's working in a lab and doing various testing on professional athletes, then that's the career route that I'm going to go down into, which I did. And it's probably the best decision that I ever made.